to the tune. I'm the godfather of the ICO. Yeah. I treat my coin just like accordion. I shoot them up just like it's cortisone. Feel the pressure when you go home. Check your mobile phone. Scared I killed your chance for allocations. I know you're sitting keeping out and waiting. And you can know the kind of files I make it coming up with baby. And I don't give a what it's down to say it. I got them out and trying it out and made it. You kiss the ring and kneeling down to pay. Respect the earn from the amounts I gave them. Respect the earn from funding out the latest. The data knows the men lie and the women lie, but the numbers don't. Godfather of the ICO. You know, they call me the godfather of this thing. This ICO thing of ours. Make them an offer they can't refuse. I see that ICO. I see you dead, get dead. If I want to get in business with you, you get in business. Godfather of the ICO. Godfather of the ICO. You ain't heard, now you know. Say the word, make it till we know. Godfather of the ICO. Godfather of the ICO. You ain't heard, now you know. Say the word, make it till we know. Over there, they can review. When you say I lose, but my is on the move. Godfather, Godfather, over there, they can review. When I say I lose, 100 X's to the two. I'm the Godfather, Godfather of the ICO. Make a hit when I give it to you. My revenge, I was spending like a wicked fish. Telegram got the man feeling like a dog. They call me Godfather, figured I would make a scene. Can't refuse, I will not lose.
Hey, what's up, crypto family? Happy Saturday. Oh man.
Right, guys, you're welcome. Let's go straight down. So crypto is it's the kind of resurface of ICO, man. Bad guys, man. So a resurface of ICO, so be careful, guys, not to fall victim, but be smart enough to pick the money on the table, And so it could cool all the time, and people have to be very vigilant. And I'll be saying those to as much as we can to make sure that we do smartly and take the money on the table. And so anyone who take the profit on the table never get broke. That's the good deal about crypto. And so you have to know that no crypto investor is loyal to any coin, And this is a guided principle that's going to help a lot of people to make insane money in the crypto space. And nobody's to give you any verdict about how cryptocurrency and selling coins, especially event, can overtake a lot of things. And so you have to be very smart. What's important is how much money are you making. And so I'm talking about, you're not the CEO of any company, And so what you need to do is always know how to take advantage of opportunity at the time. Fantastic. Now, DEXs have told us before now that we are entering to a time where crypto is going to get a lot of people confused and how things are going to be working. And so we are going to have a lot of experts, we call them fake prophet in crypto. So don't think it's at the church. We're going to have fake prophet at the last day. So we're going to have a lot of fake prophet coming up in just like diluted environment. But the most important thing is that you need to know what you're looking for. And what you're looking for is profit, And don't get being too loyal to a coin. I'm not saying you should not know how to take advantage of opportunity or how to leverage on the crypto space, but the most important aspect of crypto right now is for you to be able to set it down. Because I've met a lot of friends and people, and some new entrant to crypto. They thought crypto just like get rich quick scheme, just make some money and generate. No, that's not true. The crypto is big, and you can actually become an entrepreneur in the space. But if you want to become an entrepreneur, I'll tell you that a little learning is a dangerous thing, And so a lot of people have been misled in the crypto space because of their mindset and what they're looking for. But unfortunately, crypto is bigger than what they say. Okay, so I always encourage us to settle down and take the best out of this opportunity, and you can make a lot of money. Okay, so two things are very important. Some of us who are trading and those of us in view with me have always told us one thing very importantly, that you need to, as a matter of fact, settle down with what is important for you, and always separate your portfolios. Okay, so today we're going to look at some fantastic stuff in crypto, anything have been going on, and let's take from here. We're looking at portfolios and about portfolios, and then talk about DEXs. Now, a lot of you have heard about liquidity providers and how to make money to be a liquidity provider on DEXs, especially Uniswap, Uniswap, Banker. There are two major liquidity provider platform like DEXs that make you a lot of money, but you must equally be aware that it's not as if you cannot make losses. Okay, so you have to understand this part. Where you want to provide the liquidity, and so you need to know that you're going to lose some money over time too. And so now there's one fantastic thing here. I want to say Cardano voting system will make the most valuable cryptocurrency. And so some of us who have been holding Cardano, don't be in a haste, and so just be patient. And rather what I'd advise you is to take your Cardano and then get to a place where you can stake it. For some of us who are on the, be with me, I think some of us already have some places we stake Cardano. And so try and do that, okay? Now, if there's any coin, like we said before now, that you should add to your portfolio again too. Some of you are very, very new to cryptocurrency, and of course, you've not really decided what you want in crypto. The best I tell anybody is that open a wallet, have a trust wallet, have a MetaMask, have I don't have blockchain wallet any longer. So because although the blockchain wallet now is now developing more derivatives style and working on lending, borrowing, and all of that. Well, everybody have to adjust, and so flexible stuff is what people work with. I remember we said crypto investors are not loyal to any project, and so what are loyal to is the profit you're making. Okay, so gentlemen and ladies, you're welcome online, and told us it's going to be 35-minute interaction, and there are a whole lot of things that we've been trying to put up together, and crypto is going to be getting more complicated over time, but if you better set a fantastic foundation for yourself, you can make a lot of money. Okay, so Cardano is a very fantastic coin that you should not, so Charles Hoskinson said, talked about Cardano is a governance models and reveal future plans and all of that. I know good a lot of people are here and you say, oh, okay, those guys, and what are we doing here? And then, okay, you're welcome. So now, that is not a financial advice, so be careful when I tell you Cardano. Well, the power, the pattern, and the power that can hold to have a coin and hold it for as long as possible. You may not have the capacity, but you need to understand that. If in crypto, I've told you guys that no crypto scalper, no day trader, and no scalper will inherit the kingdom of crypto. So the people who are making insane money in crypto are not day traders. Just take note of that. They are not day trader. They are not scalper. All right. So they are not day traders. They are not scalper. They are people who follow projects. Okay. And now when you follow projects, sometime in 6 months, you may not have make reasonable profit, but in 6 months, you can do insane 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000% on projects you're holding on to. I can tell you that. So guys, be very careful. It's very important. But the basic in crypto is the knowledge. It's very important, right? And so if you don't acquire the right knowledge, I can tell you, you make a lot of mistakes. And so, you don't regret any action you take, either you make it or you fail in crypto, no problem. So the most important thing is that just know where you're going to. For some of you who are very new and you think, is crypto a thing that somebody can stay with as the main thing is doing? Well, that's what I do full time, man. So I do nothing outside crypto. And so if you think it's a career you want to choose, why not? You're welcome on board. Let's rock this thing together. And because the crypto have not really started, the phenomena have not started, this is a phenomenon. And so the crypto is still a baby. I always repeat this over and over. The next 5 years, 10 years, crypto is still a baby. It get more interesting over time, things are going to happen. But a very good warning I will send to a lot of people in Nigeria now. Some of you are escrow group guys. Be very careful on people who, you want to sell Bitcoin to, because there are a lot of criminal activities going on in Nigeria right now. About crypto. I want to buy Bitcoin. I want to buy Bitcoin. And so some people tell you we have people who want to buy much volume of Bitcoin. If anyone want to buy, much volume of Bitcoin, and try as much as possible. Okay, try as much as possible to know the person one-on-one, okay? Know the person one-on-one, or, the person who is inviting you to such business is a person you know one-on-one. And if that transaction is going to be very big, please do physical transaction, okay? And there's some funny group of people say, okay, want to buy Bitcoin. And because we want to be sure that you have the Bitcoin. And so please send us like one Bitcoin or not just $10 worth of Bitcoin or $20 worth of Bitcoin. We want to be sure you have the Bitcoin before we send you the money. Don't try it. If they're not interested, let them get lost, because cryptocurrency, like we said, it is not anonymous, it's pseudonymous. When I say something is anonymous, it can never be traced to anybody or it cannot be traced anywhere. So it's like it's vague. No, it's pseudonymous because you can actually identify the person who carried a transaction. Does not mean transaction cannot be, audited. But once you identify with a wallet, somebody can trace you to any level. It might not be to implicate you to maybe security agencies to implicate you on something that you didn't do, but they can go to a length of like trailing you to your wallet and having interacted with you, know you as a person and all of that. And you have sent a text, maybe $5 worth of Bitcoin or $10 worth of Bitcoin. They want to know your worth. And so, okay, this guy have about 10 Bitcoin in his wallet. How much 10 Bitcoin? One Bitcoin about $5.5 million or Naira, rather. And so he's having about 10 Bitcoin. 5.5 million multiplied by this is having this. Oh, why don't you pick him up and all that? So be very careful. I think it's a very good, advice for anyone who want to pick it, especially those of you guys operating a kind of escrow group. I think Boyega, this one will help you. So be very careful with people who you sell Bitcoin to and how they come up to tell you, hey, we want to pick this, we can buy this and sell out the example. Why do I need to sell your example? You want to buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin. Don't want to buy, you get lost. So please be very careful. It's very important. So guys, let's go move ahead. So Cardano is a very long time coin to hold if you want to hold Bitcoin. Some of you are new, and of course, maybe it's a free tip for you guys. Many people. Then another coin we have always told people that you have to always interact with over time is Binance. Okay, Binance. I'm not giving a signal coin, but just to know, use cases align. Binance just what? Roll out a Bitcoin debit card across Europe. Okay, a Binance card can be used to transact with crypto in over 60 million retail locations. So featuring no maintenance charges and the cashback schemes and all of that. So now when the card is properly out totally in so many places in Africa, of course, you should know that there's going to be a boom, boom, boom in this coin, BNB. And the next boom, boom, boom coin that may happen is the XSP, that is swap, because that's going to be enabled through swap, So BNB, so this coin is going to be the underlying technology that's going to work the debit card transactions and all of that. Of course, you had Kraken. Kraken have done, the first cryptocurrency to launch a bank, in America, and so many things are happening in the crypto space. So don't get eluded with this stuff. So this guy. So we're going to Uniswap and looking at DEXs. Guys have told us if you are in crypto and you do not have primary coins, you are wasting time. If you do not have primary coin, the first thing you must take as a matter of fact to develop yourself on is to make sure you have some coin you're holding. That's very important. And of course, I should believe that every member of Plan B Express or Be With Me Premium Group should have had, their primary coin held. And no matter what, DeFi, CeFi, MoFi, DeFi, MoneyFi, and all of that are doing, don't get trapped and pull out your primary coin because you want to involve in DeFi. There are a lot of strategies you can involve in DeFi. If you pick out a little money, maybe $500, then concentrate $500 or maybe, just $500 bucks as little as possible and get yourself spread into those DeFis and allow your portfolio to be there because the portfolios you are holding over time, all the DeFi, YeFarm, Cocoyam, and all of that are going to be pumped back to your primary coin. Somebody may be sad. I was expecting Chainlink to moon, but it was truncated because of YeFi, DeFi, Cocoyam, Banana Coin, and all of those things come up. And guy was truncated. Ordinarily, we should have had Chainlink at about $47 to $80 by now. But, is Chainlink going to make it up? Well, I cannot say, but Chainlink may witness a drop down if this end of this month or towards October entrance of Bitcoin higgy haga, because of course we're looking at by October to see Bitcoin probably try to plumb back, all of that. And so if it happens, then you can see Chainlink below $10. But if the Bitcoin moon and so many coins move over, then you could see Chainlink from maybe $17, $26, probably to $37. So That's not the financial advice, guys, so but be careful. So as we do the fundamental, we do the technical, then we equally do the fundamental. So guys, now we're moving into DEXs. There are a lot of DEXs, and some of you guys want to build a liquidity provider. These guys are silent killers that many people don't know. Actually bought this coin and then I kept it in an exchange. But you can actually, this guy can create a contract on them. I'm not saying you should do that, so I'm not going to go more detail about how you can provide. Everything is risky. Everything is risky. So I can go in on and say, okay, I want to provide, this coin. Let's say Ethereum. Okay, sorry. I'll connect with my. Oh, there we go. Sure. Forget about this guy. So it's quite technical a bit, but it's not difficult. Okay. Now, if you want to look, some of you want to create a liquidity provider. Of course, we know two major guys. First of all, if you look at what Uniswap is doing now is crazily massive. So if you are having Uniswap token, I would advise you not to be in a haste unless you want to buy back. If not, Uniswap token may pump much more than what you can see. Why? You can see it just came from nowhere and is topping the DeFi pulse already. Now taking the dominance of about 19.84% out of the whole lockup of the DeFi coins and then decentralized projects, And of course, you can say Uniswap actually having a very great project around it. And so other coins that are maintaining upper movement before now, of course, are flopping down, as you can see, okay? So now you can see Uniswap. So Uni token, what should I do with Uni token? The best for me is just to hold it. And of course, if you want to create some other projects around it, if you're a trader, if you know how to go about it, then you can, as much as possible, try to provide liquidity to earn more Uniswap. Or you can create a portfolios, managing your portfolios. And somebody say, how do I manage my portfolio? No, I'm not going to tell you that. You are primarily independent on that, so you can decide on what to do. Now, for some of you guys who want to look, imagining how do I provide portfolio, please, there are things you must take note of, okay? There are things you must take note of. Number one is if I want to provide liquidity pool, I did some last month, and it has some risk. Let me show you guys some things you need to take note when you are doing the liquidity provider. And there's something called is it on level loss or something, when the volatility, because when you are providing liquidity, there are two things you must take note of. Number one is that you're going to provide equal prices. Let me go to Uniswap and show you guys something very fast. Okay, so this is Uniswap. Now, of course, you can use Ethereum. You can use your, let goes back here. You can use your MetaMask if you're using a laptop. Please, if you want to use a MetaMask, I would advise you not to use the one on phone, because the one on phone is a better, like, once it's something better that is testing. And of course, there are features that are not full-fledged there, and so we can make some upgrade later. And so I always advise the one that have the full thing you can use, it's better you make use of it. So if you're using MetaMask, I advise you to make use of the Google Chrome extension on your laptop, okay? And of course, if you are used to mobile at all time, then why not go for IM Token, Trust Wallet, and some other wallet that mobile. Trust Wallet, you're good, because the Trust Wallet app can allow you to do everything you want to do on MetaMask, okay? So now, the usual thing most people are used to on the Uniswap is swapping, okay? What we're used to is swapping. But, I think I remember I said it over, that was last month in one of our training, that people are making money. Of course, there's what's called voting, and we're not going to voting. And so we now say, okay, Uniswap provided a pool, liquidity pool. In the last training we were having, sorry, let me just show you guys something real fast. Okay. Yeah. Where are you? All right, okay. Okay, now I'll show you guys something last week, or Z, yeah, when we talked about project, personalized trading, and then when we talked about masternode project and tokenizations, and we mentioned some fact platforms, Market Peak, Midas, Stakehood, Stack of Stake, My Container. Then we talked about the POS staking and DeFi transactions. We talk about crypto.com sessions. If you are in our platform and you don't have Celsius network, I'm sorry, I can assure you in the next 3 weeks or next 3 months, you may wish you had done that. Of course, you saw what Celsius network has done, our Celsius token. I remember I bought my Celsius at 6 cents. Majority of people bought their Celsius, well, I wouldn't know. I remember I stopped talking about Celsius when it was 25 cents or thereabout. And so a good number of people bought at 30 cents, but I think I never knew that Celsius token has done 79 cents. Man, that's crazy. And because why? I just kept it in the derivatives in the wallet for me to get paid more. And so there are a lot of things that are happening. Matic, the same thing. And so good number of people are not knowing what's happening in Matic because Matic is a project of Indian. And just like we have Wazris from India, and you know the population of India. And again, that's why Binance was smart enough to partner with Wazris, because of Indian project or crypto projects. And so the Indians are actually working up to make sure that they're able to catch up with the lagging behind of how many 1 year plus, of their, so many long time that they were unable to get involved in crypto. And so, okay. So, come in just a moment. All right, so we have Agora Wallet, of course, OneChain, Nexus, they are derivatives. Then we dwelled here last week and talked about liquidity pools. So liquidity pools are level at which price frequency marks a decision as a large amount of orders hit the markets. So they are intersections of orders. So this is helpful for managing open trades, initiating new trades, and adjusting stop losses. So liquidity pools offer a new standard for efficiency trading asset while allowing investors to earn a yield on their holdings, okay? So this is a huge passive income sources via decentralized exchange platform. So we mentioned about there are two current types of decentralized exchange. So we'll talk about order book peer-to-peer. Now, this is one of the things that these guys always do. Let's see here. Guess this guy, sorry. Okay, somebody say, hey, how can I learn all of this? No, Aaron was not built in a day, you will learn it, okay? So just take it one after the other, okay? So these guys are actually example, there's Switcho, the exchange, Switcho exchange. I have it just connected with Ethereum, connected with Neo, right? I actually have it connected with Ethereum and Neo. Neo is a very fantastic project that, man, crazy project that, but I'm expected to see Neo pull back maybe, I don't know, I think got to sell $27 and been holding Neo from $6, $27. So I'm very stingy when it comes to profit, especially with good project, okay? So guys, what I'm showing us here is that this guy was an example of the order book type of, order book peer-to-peer exchange. So they provide you the best price efficiency and sweeping platforms. And even ZRX, that is Oaks Exchange, have the same thing. And then we have liquidity pool exchange. So these are typically decentralized. And a practical example of it was at Uniswap, Balancer, okay? Or I don't know the Donut, please, can you mute yourself, Donut? Okay, so now, so Uniswap, Balancer, even Banker, okay, so they are derivative wallet. So, but let's go very quickly, guys, so that before we ask questions. So let me just do one experimental activities here. Now, when you want to select a Uniswap or liquidity pool, you have to check on highest yield, highest liquidity. If we look at it now, I'm checking on highest liquidity. So you can see ETH, USDT, all right, they have more liquidity. You have ETH, RAP, BTC, ETH, USDC, ETH DAI, ETH, UNI, that's Unified Uniswap token. and all of this. Now, that's one side. One other side, again, is check the highest yield. But there's something you must take note. Now, highest yield is, if you look at it now, this guy, yum, 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 yum. This guy performed very well. Excuse me. Expected, they call it either imbalance or what imbalance loss. These guys is that whatever is a total, but if these guys move as a total of what you can earn in a month, what they performed last month, in 30 days, and what they expected to still perform, if they go that way, that means you can do 4,000% in a year, being a liquidity provider of this ETH YAM2. Okay. Donut, please, you are disturbing us, Donut. So now you can see, not just because you want to provide liquidity, you have to check some, at least the potential of, look at ETH, ZRX. So like if I want to provide liquidity, I can check between all of these guys, okay? To see all of these guys. Maybe within a month, I can do this like on UNI. So that means if at the end of the month you do this 19%, your potential income is this. Why? This minus this. What is this? Now, this is the imbalance, all right? The imbalance between the two pairs. Why the two pairs? Somebody say, what do you mean by the two pairs? Please, guys, okay? Now, these guys too are doing fantastic, crazy stuff, okay? 27, yeah, well, that's not too bad. What is the imbalance? Look at the imbalance here. Let me show us. Let me go to these guys. Okay, forget this guy. So let me go to Uniswap and show you guys how do I provide liquidity on Uniswap. Simple, okay? Now, if you log in, those days before Uniswap brought their token, of course, when you click, let me show here. Let's go here. Okay, let's go here. Okay. So when Uniswap first came up, right? You see the swap, okay? You connect with your MetaMask. If it's your Trust wallet, you connect on the dApp, the dApp browser of your wallet, of your Trust wallet. So simple thing you need to do, it's synchronized to your Trust wallet. So many people, if you don't use MetaMask, it's as simple as you just use your Trust wallet, right? So I click on Launch App. So on your Trust wallet, you go to your applications, that's the dApp. And by default, once you select, you're going to see they are listed there, all of them. What's this? What's this? Come on. Okay. So I'll just check in my liquidity on Trust Wallet. Now, there's something I will warn us about. When you want to provide liquidity, I would advise us to have much reasonable money to provide liquidity, okay? Why? Because if you do not provide reasonable money, when you want to, when you make money, now by the time you provide liquidity and you spend much money to, what's this, guys? Okay. You spend so much money to, withdraw your money, all of that. So it won't make any sense. So if you're providing liquidity, you should provide reasonable money. But that's why I call it liquidity providers more expensive. But it doesn't mean you cannot provide any amount of money you want to provide. How do I provide liquidity? So ordinarily, this is Uniswap. It's connected with your system or your wallet. Next, you come to pool. All right. So on your phone, the same thing. Now, there's what called create a pair, maybe non-existing pair. What are you actually doing? It's a liquidity provider rewards. Liquidity providers earn 0.4% fee on all trades, proportionate to their shares. Okay? Okay. So provide this to their shares. So what exactly are you going to get? What you're going to get is, I will add liquidity. That is to existing. But take note, please. I provide liquidity on my trust wallet. So I just want to experiment how we do it there. Now, if you want to provide liquidity here, Ethereum and Words. So let's say I want to provide liquidity, Ethereum and Unis. All right. What am I supposed to do? What I'm supposed to do is, if I want to provide liquidity for this coin, I must have this coin and at the same time have Ethereum. Now that means the Ethereum I'm having here can get how many? Uniswap can get 23.096973. Now, if I go, it's insufficient. What is it? Meaning it has to be proportionate, 50-50%. Okay? If I'm providing one Ethereum, okay, like here. So you make sure, if I'm providing one Ethereum, whatever is the current rate of one Ethereum, so this guy, that's 74 point, right? 74.1894 is what I need to add. It has to be equal, okay? If it's not equal, it won't go through, okay? So once it's equal, then you click on add. When you click on add, you say approve, okay? I cannot do that here because I've provided here. So you say approve. When you say approve, then you click approve. They will charge you for that transaction. Then you say approve. Then after they pass through the approval, you click on supply. All right? Once you click on supply, they charge you whatever fraction. That's all. You are provided liquidity. Now, as much as they're doing transaction on that PS, you are earning fractions of percentage for yourself. Now you keep it there perpetually. You don't touch it. Somebody look at it. What happened to my money? Nothing. It's your money. No, nothing is going to touch it. Now, anytime you wish to stop it, you just click. Okay, let me show us here. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me just show us something here. So can we see something like this? So anytime you are not ready again for the liquidity, you just click and then scroll down to pool and then you click remove, okay? So when you click remove, then it stops the liquidity. With your profit, everything returned back to you, and that means you are no longer a liquidity provider. So it's not difficult, but what's the disadvantage? The disadvantage is that your peer you provided, the liquidity you provided, the peer you provided may probably be going down over time. And then that's where you see this. You can make some profit, but this is being removed. Let's see, where's this guy? This imbalance, whatever, losses. Because this pair, YAM may be going up, Ethereum is coming down. So you make some profit, whatever drop in Ethereum can be calculated and take off, and that's what you see in that the minus in this, all right? And then those are the, some of the issues, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, that's DEXs, and the same thing on Uniswap, the same pattern used in Uniswap is the same pattern used in Uniswap is what is used in Bancor, is what's used in Balancer, but the topmost is UNI, okay? UNI token, or Uniswap exchange. So somebody might ask, okay, what should I do with my Uniswap? Okay, you do nothing. Somebody say, okay, can I withdraw my money in Uniswap now? Or can I sell off my coin? Why do you want to sell off your coin? Why? So it all depends on you anyway. Let me not say why. It all depends on you. So, but for me, I'll say, of course, Uniswap token may do well over time. Because look at the dominance of that, man, 19.87 out of many coins like this. And the guy is dominating the market more than every other ones. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, I think we've come to the end of this interaction today. So I'm going to ask a question. Somebody say, hey, I want to learn a lot. If you want to learn, go back to the base. Go back to whoever invited you. We have lot of things we do in our platform, in our community. Personal trading is very fundamental. That's our first target. And then looking to diversify into DeFi and staking, Masternode, like Midas. Guys, congratulations for those of us on Midas. You see what's happening? Massive things are just happening on Midas. I was like, oh, wow. It's like they called for Christmas of Midas. Man, crazy things were just happening. Guys were just burning out, and delay is quite dangerous. If you have the money, there's no point procrastinating. If you do not have the money, just plan yourself, start the one you can start. The one you cannot start, write it down so that when you have the money, you get started with them. It's very important. Now, a lot of people procrastinate. What you're still going to do, the food you're going to eat, why are you smelling it? Just take it, eat, and enjoy yourself. So a lot of things are happening. So you need to wake up, if you're still slumbering, and tell yourself the reality. So make money. Crypto is big, and we are making lots of money. So money has not come, but lots of money are going to come if you position yourself very well. All right, any questions? So if you have a question, please quickly ask before we call it today. Yeah, question? So unmute yourself and ask question if you have a question. I just discovered I was using this, I can switch to my premium platform. Yes, any question? Okay, we're good.
Officer, don't let your brain burst, so that you go see it, spend the money. This one where your brain the boss, so you're on your own. No?
Officer, I brain the boss, right?
Officer, brain the boss, so wanna cool and down.
Officer, the boss brain.
Make calm down.
Pour and water.
Just water. Okay. When I pour hot water. Officer, get hot water for your head, though. Man, this is crazy. The number is still going on. Man. Okay, let me quickly pick this and add it up to something. I thought, maybe winch, let me add it up. I can't allow money to just be wasted. It has to be working, Good. Yes. No question. I think it's like we're good. Please, if you're new in this platform, we hold interaction every Sunday. It's just that I have so many trainings and that
Okay, boss. This Midas, I don't know this how people have been enjoying Midas since. So.
Before I come.
you don't know, you don't know that the enjoyment has been going on Midas, huh?
Honestly, sir. That's why I opened 2 accounts immediately yesterday.
Midas is a banger, It is going on.
I don't know why you guys are opening 2 accounts. Why don't you open 1 account? Put your other thing on your staking portal. Just what did they do you say, Frank? You open 2 accounts today.
No, now my woman to
be
now
revenge.
For now my woman to
be
revenge. For don't be saying now my own direct.
He
want revenge on the markets.
Okay. It's all right. But hello, Mr. Revenger.
Hello, sir. This is my Sessions network. I've been trying to do my KYC to verify my profile.
No, I'm sure the Sessions KYC is the simplest KYC to do. Maybe you're
because,
not. Yeah.
No, because maybe my voter's card is blurry and my national ID card just expired last month.
You have
I don't know
your challenge now. Go and fix your challenge. So it's not the platform. So you already know your challenge.
Hello, Sago here.
Yeah, Sago. How are you?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm fine.
Good. Sessions network.
Yes.